Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is Friday Groove Day. I'm so excited that it's Friday. Sorry I'm running a little late. Of course, right when I'm about to go live, a police helicopter started going over, and now the trash people are here. So there's a lot of noise over there. And I was trying to see if all of that would stop before I went live, but it is what it is. So let's see. Good morning, Sharon Sipe and Greeter, Teresa. Hey, Janet and Ron. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Flowing. Hey, Renee from the Tarot Love community. So wonderful to see your. Well, I wish I actually could see your actual beautiful faces, but I could feel the energy and it feels awesome. So happy you are all here with me this morning. A lot going on. And I apologize that I was not on for Wellness Wednesday. I am feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm planning a major fundraiser event that's for about 300 people. That's happening next month. Actually, we're only about 3 weeks away. A little less, is it? I don't know. Anyhow, it's coming up very quickly. And I also had another event, an online event that I was supposed to do that Wednesday night. So if I did come on, I wasn't going to be on for very long. But I was so overwhelmed with all the work, and energetically, I couldn't do it. I didn't have time to make a video to say that I wasn't going to be on because I'm not quite at that community tab yet where I can put that information out there. So that's what happened on Wednesday. I didn't show up. Apologies. Hey, Arlene. Good morning. Good morning. And both Arlenes. We have Arlene McMahon and also Arlene Forney. Good morning. And I just saw somebody else. Vivian. Hey, Vivian. And Lisa Smith snuck in here without me seeing. Hey, good morning. Good morning. So that's what happened to me on Wednesday. But next Wednesday, I do have guests on. I'm very excited. Dear friends of mine. Excuse me. And I don't have their information up in front of me. Let me just see if I can find it quickly because I want to tell you what their topic is going to be. Let me see. Bear with me. Bear with me. They just started their own channel and website. I'm in the wrong place, Sonia. All right, here we go. So their topic is wellness tips and tools at your fingertips. So the name of their website is called For the Love of It. And it's for like wellness enthusiasts. And then they've also started another channel where they have like Zen music. And so we're going to dig deeper in that. They're all about wellness and bringing information, tools, tips, all that great stuff for people. And I'm very excited to have them on. So that is on Wednesday. But before we go any further, I need my coffee. I also need to make sure that the stream is coming through. Good morning, Melinda. Good morning. Good morning. So nice to see you. Let me make sure I'm streaming okay here. All right, looks okay. I got the cafe. Hey, Sharon. Good morning. Oh, we got a 100% nasty in here. All the nasty women. Here's to you all. Happy Friday. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I need to brighten up a little bit because honestly, I'm exhausted, but I think this will give me the little that I need. All right. Oh, that felt really good. I don't know what's going on out there, but that helicopter has flown over about, I don't know, too many times for my liking. Yep, full nasty. So, and I'm trying to keep my spirits up too because there's just so much sadness going on right now, and I know it's going to be really hard for me to talk about it, but I just seeing what's happening to the people from Haiti has really hurt my soul, and it's been a tough week getting through that and seeing the images and the poor babies, those kids, the trauma that they're experiencing. So let's make sure that we send our prayers and thoughts out, um, because those people don't deserve this. And it's just horrific. Sorry. It's really been bothering me. But so that's been on my plate. That's been really heavy and dealing with all of that energetically. So I am looking into what I can do. I know there are forces in Texas that have set up nonprofits to help those people that were able to cross over. So I'm kind of vetting those and looking at those to see how I can help, And I think when these kind of situations or things happen around the world, you just feel so helpless. You feel like, what can I do? How can I give back? How can I be a part of this? And that's always been a struggle for me. And I feel like for me, throwing money at it sometimes, it's a start, but it doesn't feel like enough. So I'm struggling with that as well. Oh, are you serious, Renee? I did not hear that. Renee says there was a grocery store shooting in Memphis suburb yesterday. You just feel like, you're dealing with one situation, then something else happens, and then there's something else. And after a while, you're like, enough. So this is why it's so important for us as for those that are really wanting to step into your spiritual space and helping others and helping with healing and delivering messages. We need everybody more than ever right now. This is what we really need to do, and come forward and be the light that is so needed in this world. So for those of you that may be sitting on the fence thinking, I don't know, maybe I should start a channel. I don't know if I want to. Please, please, please. Like, we need more voices. We need more people to be heard. Whichever way that we can get messages out, I think it's crucial, especially right now. So that's my message there. Yeah, thank you, Melinda. Yeah. Breathing is so important. That's right, Flowing. So many tragedies. 12 injuries and 2 deaths. We got 2 major things wrong, and that we have mental illness and too many damn guns. And you put those 2 together, it's a horrible, horrible combination. That's right, Ron. Yes. Unite with all your light and love. Unconditional love, right, Ron? Okay. Yeah, Sharon. Let's send our prayers and our love. Absolutely. Yeah, Lisa. Tons of love and healing energy to the Haitians. Okay, well, let's see what message comes forth. Yeah, I love that you're doing that, Renee. Building the virtual community center. It's extremely helpful. Along with ascending energy, I feel the balance with so much negativity and death. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Whew. All right. I've recentered myself now. Don't you love when you're talking about something and the right word just pops out? Look at that. Yeah. Spirit wants us to balance our energy. This is a lot. There's a lot going on. The whole planet needs to be rebalanced as well. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Oh, I know you do, Arlene. That's why I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. Ooh, okay. That's too many. Had about 15 cards there. Okay. We have openness, simplicity, and celebration. That's right, Lisa. And I believe we are in Libra season right now. I'm a Libra. Balance is very important to me. Yeah. Love that. Okay. I'm going to use my shamanic healing cards because that's what I feel what we really need right now. More healing. Oh, new shows coming in October. Oh, thank you, Sharon. And I love that flowing. Beautiful. Love simplicity. I do too. Yeah, sometimes, we just get too carried away doing way too much, and it's not even necessary a lot of times. And just keeping it simple has the same impact, sometimes even more of an impact. Oh, that flew right on out. Healing energy. Yeah, that's what I said. We need healing, and there we go. Teaching. So spirit is just talking about what we already had just said. Just kind of bringing and driving that point in. Ancient wisdom. Okay. So the message that spirit is bringing in here is we need more balance in this world, more balance in our lives because of the fact of everything that we just spoke on. There's so much happening in this world, and we need more healing energy. And that healing energy is going to come from us and anybody who's willing to step into that role. Okay. Being open. And the thing about being open is also being in a place of vulnerability. And that's not an easy place to be in. And I know it can be scary and it can feel uncomfortable, but we need to get past that. We need to allow ourselves to really step in that, shine our light, and bring in those teachings. Okay, bringing in those teachings. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant that I just talked about. It doesn't have to be big. Sometimes just the littlest things can have the biggest impact. So keeping it nice and simple. And connecting with ancient wisdom. All right. I also look at this as not just our ancestors, but our guides, our angels, whoever your spiritual team is, connecting with your spiritual team, looking for that guidance of what direction to go, what's my what trying to say here? What direction you're going into. Connect with your spiritual team. Look for that guidance, look for those words, I don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. But if we get quiet enough, sometimes those answers will come to us, and we don't necessarily have to know everything, just a little bit of something. Again, going back to simplicity. Because once we get through all that, we can celebrate and continuing to celebrate, celebrating one another, celebrating love, celebrating the light. Okay, this is what's going to help create that energy around that and keep it moving and bring more of that into this world. That's what we need. So let's continue to celebrate each other, celebrate yourself. We don't give ourselves enough credit at times. Continue to do that. Bring in that spiritual team, create more balance in your life, and let's get that healing energy going. All right, that's the message there. More coffee. All right, let's see what else we get here. Anyone have any fun plans for this weekend? There's nothing on my agenda except for rest. I'll probably have to do a little work, but that's right, Renee. We are awesome. Oh, thank you, Ron. And I am accepting your big virtual hug. Thank you, big bro. Love that. We woke up with a nice overcast morning. This morning was really cool. It felt good. I was like, oh, we're getting a little bit of fall here in LA. But now the sun's coming out. I feel the heat rising. I'm like, oh, here it comes. That was very short-lived, but I'll take what I can get. Oh. Okay. Positivity. Integrity. Oh. Openness popped right back out again. Oh. And flexibility. Okay. Feel like I still need these cards here, the healing cards. Oh, Arlene. Oh, wow. Arlene's doing a powwow on the mountain, a very sacred and spiritual area. I can't wait. Bringing my eagle feather for its first dance. Sending you so much love and light. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Can't wait to hear all about that. That's amazing. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Oh, that's fantastic. Arlene, by the way, I've been meaning to send you a message to say you were fabulous last Saturday. I enjoyed seeing you so much. And may I tell you, miss, you are a natural. You need a channel. I really enjoyed watching you. I was like, look at her. I remember once when I came on and you jumped on back and you were like, oh, I got to get off. I didn't want to be seen. And please, you felt like you had been doing that for years. So I enjoyed that. Feel, feeling, felt. Oh, that wants to come out. Okay. We have new day. Masculine energy. Oh. Well, I had two cards that popped out. I'm gonna go with them. We have perception and we have anger. Okay. Oof. Hair on me. I'm like, it's making me sweat. Okay. All right. So the message that's coming in is every day is a new day, right? And if we are experiencing a bad day or not our best day, spirit saying like don't get so caught up in that and let that drag you down, because what can happen sometimes is that that takes you into the next day when you take all of that stuff, allowing yourself to just accept the day for what it is. Okay, I'm having a bad day, it's not so great. And okay, I just heard shower, so like taking a shower, cleansing, releasing that energy so you're not taking that into the next day. um Bringing more positivity, or at least trying, at least, or okay, no, I'm saying this wrong. So what spirit is saying is that if you are having that bad day, bringing positivity or setting the intention to have positivity for the next day, okay? Allowing that to flow. And it's all based on perception. How do you want to view that day? How do you want to view your new day? There's many different ways to look at things. Integrity is very key. And our integrity is, um, so I'm hearing being true to yourself, being true to yourself in what you're experiencing, how you're feeling things, and really connecting with that, because this is what helps us to move through life in a certain way. And sometimes as we're going through things, tapping into that masculine energy can be very helpful. But even though it didn't come up in this reading, it is really important to the feminine energies, both those energies, the yin and yang, right? Just we need both of those to create that balance. That's stemming from the previous reading of balance and dealing with balance. So stepping into that energy to really help you create the day, the next day that you want, okay? Being open with what's going on, being very open with yourself. Here's that vulnerability that's coming up again. Because one emotion that's really tough when we're not having a good day, sometimes it makes us feel a certain kind of way. And anger is key. That's one of those things that sometimes we get angry when we're not having a good day. Maybe not all the time. We may feel sad, we may feel something different, but if experiencing that anger, spirit really wants to let you know that it's not, it's a good emotion to have because it's warning you and it's telling you something about how you're feeling and what you're going through, but you want to process that and release it so you can move into the new day with more positivity, giving yourself more flexibility in that. So flexibility in, I'm hearing emotions, being flexible in emotions, in that you want to be able to work with those emotions and allow them to flow naturally. Okay, releasing those that aren't really serving you in a positive way, so that you can move up into that higher vibration. And from that higher vibration is where we can manifest, where we can really shine our light. It's difficult to shine your light when you're down here dealing with fear and anxiety and anger and worrying, all those different types of emotions. Again, those emotions are emotions that give us information and we can access and get those information, but then we want to process, release it, and move up into this higher area of positivity, of dealing with happiness and our joy and love, so that we can shine our light and create the days that we want, that new day. Where is it? Creating that new day, that positive new day of what we want to feel and what we want to experience. So that was a little bit of a struggle to get that one out, but that's the message there. All right. That's right, Ron. Enjoy being yourself. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm trying to bring it this morning. I am really tired. And I think too that when you wake up to one of those nice, cool mornings, like the windows were all open and the whole apartment was nice and cool, I didn't want to get up. I did not want to get out of the bed. So I was really dragging. Oh, yes, Arlene. I do feel better. Just like you did at the start. You release some energy. Hope you feel better. I do. And being here with all you lovely souls too is very it feels really good. The energy feels good. So I truly appreciate you all. And while you're here, because I forgot to announce it, don't forget to hit that like button. Thumbs up. Okay, let's see what else we get. Little lurker, little. Do we have some lurkers? Oh, I didn't really shuffle that well, but look what just fell out into my hand. Simplicity. Yeah, life doesn't have to be this big grand event. Put out the nasty call. Oh, no, it's like, well, I feel like I need to go with, okay. All of these popped out. We have purpose, knowledge, connections, humor, celebration, and expectations. That's a lot, but they all just jumped out at me, so I felt like I needed to take them. Okay. I'm going to draw from something different now. Hmm. Oh, okay. That went flying. Uh, Connections, the biome. Cleansing, storms. Fury, bushfires. So there may be someone that's holding on a little bit more anger than they should. It's interesting that kind of anger has come up twice now. Base, I have the home, the earth card. So if someone's really feeling some holding on to something, spirit is really, this message is coming through of really releasing. Come home to yourself, release that anger. um okay, I just heard what this is about. Okay. This is, look, I'm trying not to get emotional again. This is everything that's going on in the world, all of the sadness, all of the hurt, just everything, so many of us are just, we're furious. We're just so furious. And this is the connection that we need to connect in this world. It needs to be cleansed from all the anger, the hurt, the atrocities that are happening. It needs to be cleansed. Um, this is the purpose for a lot of us, stepping into that purpose, taking what knowledge that you have, connecting with as many souls as you can, connecting with so many people. Um, but also managing expectations, because you may not reach tons and tons of people, but I've said this before, even if you reach just a few people, it can create a domino effect, because then that person, can take that message and share it with someone else, and so on and so forth. And so then that begins to spread. Again, going back to that word simplicity, just keeping it simple, because it can create a bigger impact. Um, and because of all this fury and the feelings and everything else that's happening and being empaths, right? It really impacts us. We feel it, right? But sometimes we kind of need to lighten the load a little bit, have more fun, to play, bring in a little bit more humor. And then we have the celebration card again, celebrating each other, celebrating ourselves, bringing in that love. So that's the message there. All right. All right, I'll do another one. What's this? Feeling what people are trying, sometimes success, then what is it in doing? Feel, feeling, felt. Deep breath. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling what the people are trying sometimes. Successful, then that's what they're doing. I love that, Melinda. Feel, feeling, felt. Deep breath. And as I was shuffling, look what popped out. Yeah, love. You need more love. We need more love and positivity. There we go. Positivity jumped right back out again. And we need to persevere. Let me say, we will persevere. It's going to be drawn from inspiration. Oh, I love this. Okay. Yeah, Arlene. Every time we find another baby found in mass burial sites, my anger heightens, and I'm learning to balance it. Yeah, it's sometimes it just feels like it's too much, and you're just like, oh my God, when is this madness going to stop? Oh, look at, we have Miss Goddess pop out. The goddess of love. Ooh, okay. Look what flew out of my deck. Love, love, love. All we need is love. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, Liz. Nice to see you. Yes, Melinda, yes. Let go of control of the sickness. Taking care of our physical bodies. Oh, look what's on the base of my deck. Miracles. All right. So we have the goddess card that came up. Our goddess. I'm covering her. I'm trying not to show the nipple. I'm trying to be very respectful. Free the nipple. There we go. So we have our goddess, and she came in right underneath love here. So the goddess of love is really wanting to bring in more love and light into this world, more positivity. Okay, we got love twice. Look at that. And I have physical body, but I'm feeling like this is more of you see how she's loving her body, and it's the message here is not just loving ourselves, which is important, but loving others too. Loving, the same love and care that we give to ourselves, and if we don't, then we need to. But you want to love others in that same way. So the way that she's embracing and taking care, this is what this world needs, connecting with that and bringing in that love with perseverance, tapping into that, moving forward, and being inspired with love, inspired to love. So love, love, love. That's what this message is all about, love. And that's right. Love is all you need, Lisa. Yes, yes, yes. Nutrition in the nipple. Yes, there is. Yes, there is, Melinda. Absolutely. Yeah, with Gabby. I mean, I'm truly happy that they found her body, but the same attention needs to be given to all missing children that are happening. And it was so sad. The young man, where the mother was not getting any media attention, young Black man, his name is, oh, Day is the last name, and his first name starts with a J. I can't remember it, but they finally did have his body. And this is what's so upsetting. They had his body for 19 days and hadn't, from what I heard, hadn't done any records or anything to find out to tell the family. So he showed up dead. He was in the Illinois River. And it was very weird how that happened. Jalan. Okay. Is that Jalan? Was that his name? But it was very upsetting about that. And this poor mom, here you see this one young lady that's getting all this attention, and her son had already been missing for a month. And it was like her pulling teeth to try to get attention. There's there's so many Black children. I don't know what's going on in Ohio, but ton of them disappearing there. We have indigenous Native American women that have been disappearing for ages. None of them getting the media attention that they should. So I hope this situation really helps bring light to that. And no one's saying anything negative about Gabby, that like, it's just the fact that she was getting this attention, as she should, as all children should when they go missing. Right? Let's step into this. Let's be more proactive in finding out why kids are being either murdered or disappearing. That's another thing. Sex trafficking is huge here in the United States, and people are turning a blind eye to it. And kids are like disappearing like crazy, and it's very, very scary. That's right. That's right. Flowing. Every soul is important. It truly is. And so my heartfelt love and blessings go out to Gabby's mom and I think it's Jalan's mom. Any parent that's suffering from losing their child, I can't even imagine. It's devastating. All right, I'm going to do one more here. So these three just popped out. We have risk, integrity. I love that this word jumped out again. Openness and perspective. All right, who wants to come out and play? Yeah. We all hold value. The loss of any human should be equally horrible and put under the spotlight. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the sad thing is, we got away, or so many have gotten away from treating people as humans. Like people have become expendable. Like, oh, no big deal. Oh well, it doesn't affect me. Why should I care? And that's kind of like the feeling that's what we're pushing up against, and trying to get in there and open people's minds up, right? Bring in that openness. It's like what's going on in that head of yours? That's a human being. Whew. We have a lot of work to do, people. We got to get creative. Because we need more healing. Acceptance is huge. Acceptance is always the first step. This is for anything in your life and anything that you're going through. In order to move forward, in order to heal, you have to accept where you are in the present moment. A lot of people will say, well, I need to get here first before I can do anything, or before I can start working on that. No, you don't. Accept where you are in the present moment. That's the first step. It's a very easy step to do. Well, I won't say it's very easy. That can be challenging for some to accept where they are. But you got to start somewhere. So why not start right where you are? And for some people, that's taking a risk. But life is full of risks, and we don't know what it's going to be like until we step into that, until we allow ourselves to be open and vulnerable. I'm hearing I'm laughing because this is a thing that I say and I just got to repeat it to me. But you got to let it go and let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. Perspective is huge. The way we perceive things, like I said, with acceptance, how are you perceiving, excuse me, how are you perceiving that acceptance? What is, so I'm hearing, okay, I'm not understanding what I'm being told, but perception is based on how you want to look at things, right? I know I've said this before too. Is that glass half empty or is it half full? If you're consistently looking at it, okay, this is what I'm hearing now. If you're consistently looking at it from one way, then you might just want to tweak that, change it, and start looking at it from the other way. Because when we kind of move and shift, that can open up something completely different for you. So, allowing that to happen, standing in your integrity, who we are is what we have. So, when we allow ourselves to really be true to ourselves, being authentic, allowing ourselves to be open and vulnerable, that's when people are like, oh, okay, people start to pay attention, people start to listen. And that's going to help you bring in the healing. But healing always starts with us first. Okay, we need to work on ourselves in order to help others as well. And that's a constant thing that happens, or that should happen. We consistently need to work on ourselves, work on healing, spreading that to help others in the process. Okay, so again, tapping into that creativity. What are some different ways of how you can do this? How you can bring in more love and light into this world, the more healing that is needed. So go ahead and step into that. Take that risk. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Majority of this is spirit talking here. So go with the flow. Yes. Ooh, I love that, Melinda. That is so true. For me, I have to play in and on dark days as much as the well lit days. Yeah. Some people don't want to deal with the dark stuff that's going on in their life, but it's when we do that and step into that play, as Melissa says, which I like, that's when the healing really starts happening, and you're opening yourself up to have more light days and have fun in that. But yes, you have to accept where you are right in that moment. Okay, I am going to give you a card for the weekend, and I'm kind of torn between these. Where am I? Oh, here they are. All right, I'm gonna give you two cards because I can't decide. Hey, Jay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're tired, little bro. You have a lot on your mind. All right, well, giving you a big hug. I hope you feel better. But it's Friday, so you got to cheer up. It's Friday. Well, you're just in time for the message for the weekend that will hopefully brighten up your day to send you off to have a good weekend. Let's see what's the message for everyone. Wow. When I lean toward love, I am led. So there you go. Spirit is telling you to really tap into that love, and you will be led, stepping into that light, sharing your love, your messages. And then I just want to draw a postcard from Spirit. I love these cards. And of course, I don't have my glasses, so you guys get to see me squint. Yeah, I love it, Arlene. I love when the message is just so strong. These are so stiff, not easy to shuffle. Okay. Okay, just dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that you have convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. This is a great message because I think this is really important as we were talking about today about kind of stepping into a place of helping others and bringing more love into this world. However, some of us are overachievers and can get caught up into giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. and not allowing for that flow, that abundance to come back their way. This takes us back to that first word that we pulled of balance. It's creating that balance so that you're not overgiving and allowing that flow to come back to you. Okay. Because we need our well, the replenish our well as well in order to let it to go back out. So it's that cycle that you're creating. So be mindful of that. And I think that's what spirit really just wants you to know, that you want to create a balance. Don't put too much out there, as you give, or if you feel that you're going a little at it too hard, give yourself a little break. Step back. Simplicity. There's that word again. Simplicity. Keep it simple. So that is that message. Um, oh, Stargate. I love that movie. That was good. Oh, you're welcome, Flowing. I'm glad you needed to hear that. Yeah. At first, when I was reading it, I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of odd how this fit in today, but it does. It fits in because we can get into that habit of just giving so much and not allowing people to return that favor to us. So it goes both ways. Door swings both ways. All right. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Continue to pray for our world. I like to be optimistic and say that things will get better, but it's going to take I think, y'all, it's going to take more than a village. It's going to take an army of us to really drive in this light. So let's do that. Let's get started in spreading love and joy and happiness. And yeah, and be safe. Be safe this weekend. Enjoy. Arlene, have a fabulous, fabulous time. Can't wait to hear about your what am I trying to say here? Like I have all these words coming in at once: excitement, joy, and happiness, and your powwow experience. Experience is the word I was looking for. Experience. All right. Much love to you. Much love to everyone. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will be on Monday night for the Soul Sisters at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Be well, everyone. Bye-bye.